New details surrounding an investigation out of Aransas County where law enforcement are searching for more information in the death of a man there. At this time, details still very limited. The man has been identified, though, by law enforcement as William Mullennix, or Billy. These photos were shared with us by his niece. According to the Aransas County Sheriff's Office, it was on Sunday night when they responded to a residence along FM 1781 after a man who was unresponsive was found laying face down. CPR was reportedly in progress, and when deputies arrived, as the investigation continues, a GoFundMe has been set up by family to help with funeral expenses. Of course, again, as with the other situation, as we learn more about this death investigation, we'll update you on air and online.